totally cool.
Cannot I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong? I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down. I'll be getting loud, you can have it douse. Now what? I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going right. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Just think carefully. I attack everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. 'Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it. I don't need to see, I'm thinking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns out with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your right. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall, I'm slipping to get back up. Always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep in, bruises scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. From picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be
right now. So
Yeah.
eventually I'll see. Right?
Yeah.
So, hey. Out off the ground when we pulled into the gas station.
Oh, nice.
It says Black Ops carbon filter.
Wow.
But
Put that right
yeah, you
there.
just have to remember that's there.
Yes, sir.
Power off.
Was she being sarcastic?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like it, didn't it? All right, my buddy Michael and I are in Orville now. We're running to go do an errand for one of his friends. It's been really nice to get to hang out with him today instead of just hanging around my place, because it's gotten my mind off of my dad and everything, and it's been a good day, you know. It's good to have the fellowship. It's good to get out, have a little bit of an adventure, kind of. I got my boots. I feel real good about that. Got some groceries. We'll be heading up the mountain pretty quick. I think that'll be a lot of fun too. Oh, and the weather's supposed to be good. We're supposed to be up in like high 30s, low 40s for like this whole next week. So it should be my window of opportunity that I've been looking for. I've always really liked this little town. It's really nice. All right, Michael, I'll see you later, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
This is my friend, the wasp. Don't fly up against the light bulb. It's not a warm bulb. No, it's not warm at all. Whoa. Ha ha ha. It's feeling really happy today. I don't know. It just started flying around. Found him over there, or she, in my hat almost, and that wouldn't have been good. It's really neat. We've spent the whole winter together. So cool. I'm doing pretty good. I made today a day of remembering the good times with my dad, and also just like little reminders of all the times in the past, you know? I wrote it down earlier, and it was a lot more poetic than that. It's been a good day, though. We'll watch a movie here in a minute. I was going to cook a full meal because I got all the fixings today. I figure I'm probably going to do like a cup noodle or a burrito or something. Maybe a couple burritos. I got some good burritos. You know, the frozen ones, you can microwave them. I prefer to throw them in the oven, though. Yeah. And then, oh, the moon is doing good. The moon is finally... Okay, so see, the Earth is like this, right? And the moon... Well, I mean, it's not a C. It's a circle. And the moon goes around it. Well, at the same time, the Earth is going around the sun. So sometimes the moon winds up on the same side as the sun. And so it's on the day side, right? And that means that at nighttime, we don't see the moon in the sky. It's not exactly the same thing as a new moon either. So when I travel, when I go out into the forest or something, I always like to make sure that the moon is on the night side of the Earth so that I have a moon above me to help me see in the forest. I do have lights and stuff I'll be taking. I don't like them as long as I can see with my natural eyes, because I grew up in a very dark environment and my eyes kind of adapted to that, right? So as long as I can still see with my eyes, I try and shy away from using artificial light, mainly because it tells everything in the forest that I'm there. And humans are the only ones that do that too. So if it knows what a human is, it's gonna be coming running to me hungry, especially this time of year. And if it doesn't know what a human is, it'll be dang curious of why the sun's coming up over there in that valley. So I shy away from artificial lighting. Unless it's torch light. I use torch light when I'm out in the woods because nothing runs towards fire, you know. Learned that from my dad. All right. I'm gonna do the rest of my night. Start winding down, settling in. Yeah. Well, friends, this has been a really, really good day. I have this real wonderful sense of fulfillment, completion. I strove to achieve things that were very difficult and very frustrating along the way. I've had a lot of difficulty getting my Social Security card, and before that, my birth certificate. And I knew that if I could get it all worked out, if I could send in all the information the right way and everything, that I could get everything I need. Now that I have my Social Security card and my birth certificate, I can take my expired ID to the DMV. I can get my Washington ID as well as my driver's license reinstated, which means then I can get my truck on the road and I'm pedestrian no more. I'll still be a pedestrian when we go on our adventures. All the roads we go on up there, they're all closed down, so you couldn't even get a truck to it, you know? It will make transport a lot easier. I'll be able to go into town on my own and get groceries. There's a certain sense of freedom and life that comes from being able to drive, you know? Much less being able to prove my identity. This is my victory dinner. So good. You know what? Should take this off of the. So good. Oh yeah. The grade. Ha ha ha. How neat. I don't know if you can see them. Those are wild turkeys up there. I counted like 20 of them at least. Wow, how cool. This time when I go up Chopaka, I'm gonna leave my trail cam hooked up along one of the trails. We ought to get a lot of really good animal footage doing that. That's so cool.
We had a rough day, but anyway, we took the cows up into that. We were headed for that meadow up Snowshoe Creek, but it's rough up there, and there's a bunch of meadows along the creek, and the cows get out of them, and horses bogged down in them.
Oh, really?
So we got about halfway and turned them loose, let them go on their own.
Okay.
Up the creek from
No, it's this land of the lost stuff that I'm like obsessed
that snowshoe
with. You know,
up there is it's nice country.
really. Okay.
Get up on that ridge at the end of the road and you can look way out to the west.
Okay.
It's
It's a
a good.
good hiking road.
Well, then this road takes off. It's chained now. I
Okay.
used to drive up there.
Ah.
And you walk up that road. You might find a place you want to go straight up the mountain. I don't know. But,
Really?
But for a good hike, it'd be up that road.
Okay.
And when you get up there, and there's a crest, and the road actually
Okay.
goes down the other side. They call it a fire road.
Okay.
And Disappointment Ridge is to your left.
That's a cool name.
Long road, yeah. And coming up there, you can looking into the draw below you can see Disappointment,
Okay.
the mountain or hill or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you go up there and you get on top of that, and then you take a right and go up
Okay.
the hill. And I don't know whether there would. It's pretty open.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
shale and
Really?
moving much, and
Oh.
it's gonna wear off after I do something for a little while.
Okay. Sure has been a nice visit.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I really appreciate it.
I look forward to you coming.
Thank you, partner. I fear once I get back, maybe I'll take you up on that that second bicycle you had that you were telling me I could use for parts.
Anytime you want it.
Okay, thank you. I fear if I take it in to our buddy in there that does bicycles, he'll help me with the derailleur and everything. That's what he was saying last time I saw him. Yeah.
Don't work on those cheap bikes.
No, I know, right? He said that same thing to me. But now he said that he'll help me change the derailleur if I get an extra one. I saw him the other day, and I think that he likes the spirit of my bike because it's still plugging away. He's like, "You mean that thing is still running?" I'm like, "Yep, you fixed it." He's like, "Don't be telling anybody I fixed that."
Room there to operate?
Yes, sir. That'll be fine. That's good.
Okay. I'm going to take it out of the four-wheel now.
Oh, yes, sir. Right.
Oh, you can let that tailgate down.
I know, but then where would I get my exercise?
Okay.
I know, right?
It doesn't compute with me.
Hey.
Anybody coming?
Nope, you're good over here. Yes, sir. It's a really good little camera. It does the low light really well.
Yeah, that's a heck of a camera.
It really is.
What brand is it?
GoPro?
GoPro.
Yeah.
Seen the advertisements.
They're definitely worthwhile, that's for sure.
Well, if you're doing what you're doing, man,
Oh, yeah.
you have to have something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so compact and nice, and you carry it right in your pocket.
Yes. And they can, besides just running video, they take very good pictures, too, for stills. Yeah. MJ got it for me.
No. Gotta watch out for rocks here when it starts to thaw.
Yeah.
In the corner, you may be looking right at a boulder.
Yes, sir. I always try whenever I'm on my way out your way or back and there's rocks rolled out on the road, I stop and pull them aside.
We had quite a few this spring, last spring.
Really?
Some of them I wouldn't drive over, some people did. Well, there's one little fisherman working.
Yep, looks like there's a couple of them down there having a good time.
Nobody fishing there, I guess.
No.
Catching anything.
Do those fish, are they like ocean fish and they have spots in the lake that they like, so they congregate?
Yeah,
And that's
You
okay.
have to go find them. The summertime, they're down at the other end. Then they get out. This time of year, they're in deeper water usually. They come in there usually. This year, there's not. They change from year to year.
Do they?
A little bit, yeah. They haven't been catching many right here off there, but yeah, they got their places.
Okay. Because that's what's interesting about like ocean fishing. I always used to think that when I was a kid, you know, there's just fish everywhere, but there are places out there where there aren't any fish. It's like deserts, and then you'll come to these little pockets where it's like they just like that spot for some reason.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure do. That's the way it works. Right now, the lingcod are coming in where there's sand, and they lay their eggs in the sand. And so there's certain spots where it's sandy. And down there towards the other end of where all the row of houses are, you know.
Yeah.
That's one area down there where there's a flat out there in the water.
Okay.
They come in pretty shallow.
Do they?
Yeah, they come in right close to shore. But anyway, the perch,
Yeah.
they're after perch for food, and perch is after their eggs.
Whoa.
So that's, you find a perch and you use perch for bait.
Okay.
There used to be a fish called the red side.
I just heard about the red side the other day. Yeah, what kind of fish is that?
Oh, it's a little, just kind of like a perch, only it's not as meaty.
Okay.
And they're scrap fish and nobody uses them.
Okay.
Remember, we didn't have hardly any money, and I sent away, I'm going to buy me one good coat for the winter.
Right.
And I bought something out of the catalog. Blue and white checkered. It was a western coat, I mean.
Yeah.
The wind blew that and picked up speed on the way through. I spent, I think, $40 for it or something, which was way over our normal
Yeah.
thing. That was back in 1950. So.
Whoa.
But anyway, I froze with it.
Oh, man.